What's up, people? Welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII Relaxation Run, I think this is. This is me chillaxing with a game that I love. I think that's the Queen of Cards there. The woman to our left is a supermodel from Galbadia who I spoke to, and she won't speak to me again, but she asked me to be her lighting guy. This is the Queen of the Cards. She monitors and enforces the various card rules. The region's rules. I don't have 30,000 gil, you mad, crazy bitch. Can we play her? Ooh, should I go save it first and then try and play her? See how badly I get my bottom punched. It'll be very quick. We'll just be quick. I walked off the save point. Pushed the wrong button. So we did get Diablo. He's not really gonna be used for anything other than learning Mug, which is very important. I don't think there actually is a steal in this. If there is, I can't remember ever using it. But let's challenge the Queen of Cards for a laugh. I don't know if she holds a rare card. Someone said that no matter what cards you lose, you can always get them back by winning them off her son. I said I don't think she has a son. I don't remember ever being able to win back any other than Ifrit. She's got terrible cards. Okay. Diablo. That's the first use of the Diablo card. So yeah, let's start with a nice card game, eh? She's gonna pull out some fucking A on every side card. She's got terrible cards. You have terrible cards, young lady. I'll have a blood soul from you. Die, she says. 3,000 gil for a train ticket. Eh. Is there a... Is there anything in the train station? Nope. I thought there was, but it turns out it's just the Timber Maniacs, which we already have because we got it from the hotel. So, we're going to get our first spooky section, and also I don't know if this is when Selphie sings her train song, but yay for train songs. Selphie likes trains. And Zal knows all about them. And Squall is just mopey. Boop. So we are going to get our first dream sequence, which is like super great. And yeah, Seed get their own private cabin, which excites Zal. Selphie here loves trains. Sing me a song, Selphie. Train, train, take us away, far away. To the future we will go. And she's just going to hang out here. I like Selfie. We have a boot boot beat button we can't push. We have a Zell. And we have Mopey Pants. We've got Pet Pals Volume 1, which will teach us a limit break for Renoa until someone tells me how to pronounce it otherwise. It pays to be a member of Seed. It does. I don't know much about timber, so fill me in, Zal. Used to be a country surrounded by deep forests, hence the name. Garbadia invaded, and occupied. Okay? There's a whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And that's it. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All Zal. And that's awesome. And all of a sudden, Selfie feels sick. Squall actually looks like he cares for a second. There's an argument going on downstairs. There's supposed to be a sound playing. Oh, there it is. It's just really quiet. And boom! Say hello to Walled, Laguna, and Kiros. Now, they keep all their junctions good. This is going to be confusing because we're having 6 characters speaking at the same time. Let's see them all in combat. So, we get, it's a Fungua. Kiros is knives, Laguna is harpoon, and, no, Ward is harpoon, and Laguna has submachine gun, I do believe. XP and level ups carry over. It can get a little bit awkward if you're not playing as a character who becomes one of them, because then you don't have anything. But this is spoopy. It's clearly demonstrated by all the question marks from our poor panicking protagonists. Two Funguas who can actually be a problem because they can actually put you to sleep. Right, let's kill that one and that one. Ooh, that was a crit. That guy has to have like 2 hit points. I don't think doing the trigger does anything here. But I never really understood how the trigger works. It only ever seems to work with Squall, so maybe it's just for Squall, because it's the Gunblade. Fungua gave us his card. Shiva learned Elemental Attack Junction. Good. Learn Vitality Junction. Diabolos, you have a long way to go, my friend. Hey, aren't we here to fight a war? You know, against the almighty timber army? Yeah. So why are we wasting our time messing with these animals? As you can clearly see, we are Galbardians. And then Laguna is lost. But we are deserting. And stealing a truck. Yeah, Laguna's like a weenie. Laguna's one of those guys. But he gets saluted, so... Now this is Dealing City, I think. But we are here to go to the Galbardia Hotel. Although why is beyond me. But it is a linear path, so you can't go anywhere else. We don't need to save. I have no idea why I just rested here. Whatever. And we also have the option of, huh? Excuse me? And there's some, one guy getting hammered, and another dude who's here to ogle. So, we have standard options of Laguna's choices, and then we have Squall's opinion, which makes him weird out. Let's take a load off. Laguna's pretty cute. I take it that's Cell. Oh dear. I all slumped down. Oh dear. So, let's get the cut of Laguna's jib. And we'll have the usual, because we drink here often. Julia should be making her appearance soon. I believe she's going to play eyes on me. Yeah, she is. And Laguna is a weenie. You could try and talk to them, but they won't talk to you. This lieutenant is a bit creepy. We can't go and speak to the waitress. She just stands over there, and then Laguna bottles it. Gets his breath back. And now we have Laguna's thoughts and Squall's thoughts at the same time. So, to be this close to Julia. Is this guy serious? Uh-oh. My leg's cramping up. I mean, is this a thing? Is this what people do? He has to limp away in shame. As Kyrus and Ward wet themselves with hilarity. and Squall judges him from wherever Squall is. Julia's still playing the piano, but there's no music. And we can't bother Julia. We can walk right up to her and then book it. I do believe these guys will say stuff. No? Yeah. There we go. So Julia's a pretty big deal. And Kiros and Ward are just going to slate us. -3 on the manliness scale. But Laguna doesn't care, does he? Say what you want. Julia sure is pretty. But what's the rush? And Ward's giving Laguna the because this is going to end well. His leg's cramped. Oh man, it's really hell. What do I do? Kiros Ward, help. What do I say? But man, she is pretty. What's this guy thinking? You okay now? Kind of. How's your leg? Oi. Happens all the time when I get nervous. Oh, he's so suave. But at least he admits he's nervous. Don't have to get nervous around me. Would you like to talk somewhere private? I have a room here. Which makes Laguna stand to attention, if you know what I mean. It's pretty hard, and then also looking at the camera as well, but let's zoom out to everyone staring at them as they have their private conversation. But of course Laguna does. Oh, he's so cool. This is the game I want remade for modern systems. And Squall's panicking at the same time. And is a hypocrite. Pretty bold for just a grunt. Julia this, Julia that. Yeah, I'll fix you. Send you off to war 1,000,000 miles away. Yeah. Laguna is a bit wordy. He's a bit of a word gentleman. Is he really? Yeah. Ah, Mr. Laguna Wallois, I've been expecting you. Oh, I'm just remembering this. Oh. Thank you for inviting me. Have a seat. Don't do it, Laguna. Don't do it. Ha. He panicked and sat on her bed instead of a chair. No, it's not that. It's just I'm a big fan of yours, so I'm really kind of nervous, you know? Yeah, he's not a stalker, he's a fan. You have beautiful eyes, though they look a bit scared now. This is important for the theme song of the game. She really likes his eyes. But she gives him a bit of wine, even though we were previously warned about this. And as you can see, Laguna starts running at the mouth. And it's fun, because Kiros and Ward are always with me. We should all go out drinking sometime, what do you say? And what was I talking about? Oh yes, I want to quit the army and become a journalist. So I can tell people about all the things I've seen on my travels. And yeah, he's already loosened up. Oh, that was way cool. He's talking to himself. Oh dear. He literally got drunk and talked about himself for about 20 minutes, then passed out. Want to play some cards? But now he's going to get to know her. She wants to sing. This is important for later. She can come up with something. Thanks to Laguna. Yeah, this game has a thing about eyes. And it's a very romantic game as well, so if that's not your thing, geh. And the song she can come up with is playing in the background. We've made it to Timber. Better be careful. Well, no one else could get into your train car because it's a seed-only car, so you shouldn't be missing anything, Selfie. She had such a nice dream. Squall had a dream too. It wasn't nice though. He dreamt he was a moron. Oh, you're such a dick. Oh, mopey britches. And now it gets spooky. Like Twin Peaks spooky. But seriously, Sir Laguna was so cool. At which point we start to freak out. There was a Laguna in Zell's dream as well. But we don't have time to deal with this at the moment. So, out we come the other side of the tunnel and into timber, which has some really funky music. Oh dear. We can play with cards. Got some different rules now. Same. It's that one. That'll do. Same can be a bit tricky, and we're going to be carrying it around with us for a while. I'll take that one. It's half decent. As this kid will tell us, the pet shop is closed and on vacation. And this old lady should say something about zone as well. We don't even know who zone is, by the way. But we'll get on this train here. The train for Galbadia. And there's Zone. He likes naughty magazines. Nice to meet you. I'm the leader of the Forest Owls, and Squall doesn't shake hands. And no one wants to shake Zell's hand. Right. And Squall is the best employee ever. It's the princess's nap time. Yeah. Yeah, Squall gets super angry super quickly because he's super grumpy. With Seed Special, you just graduated, man, and they're paying you. Zone will constantly complain about his stomach. Come on, dog. Come on. I know you have the... Yeah, we go. Right. Knew you had Angelo. Sweet. That only took about 30 matches. Sweet.